Question number one. How have I changed in college? The ways I've changed in college are I've became more mature since I've entered college coming from high school. Because coming into high school, I was very lazy. I like to procrastinate a lot. I still do, but I've been trying to work on it ever since I got into school. And I just I've I've had to I've had to man up because getting doing the stuff in high school, you can't get away with that in college. You're not gonna be able to get away with not studying for a test or staying up late trying to do a project the night before it's due. What else? I became more humble. I've come to appreciate more things, value the things that I have because I know at home I would just go through and eat all the food, but it's like here after 9 o'clock, once the commons close, it's basically everybody on their own. So you have to savor what you have. You have to be having good time management skills. Incorporating eating into your daily schedule. What else? I became more open minded. Coming into school, I don't want to say I was hard headed, but I was kind of stubborn. But becoming more open minded, I've started trying new things, eating new things, meeting different types of people, different races, religions. And ever since I got into school, I then became more independent because coming out of high school, I was a real big mama's boy. I still am. But now that I know that my mom's not here holding my hand anymore, I know that I'm on my own and I have to do what I can to survive. Is college what I expected? No, college is not what I expected at all. I thought coming into college, I was going to have fun. I knew that there was supposed to be a lot of work, but I thought I was supposed to be turning up every single weekend. And when you're in school, the thing about being in college is no matter how caught up you think you are with your classes, there's always something that you forgot to do. No matter how well you think that you're doing. You could have just taken an essay, done an essay, and taken 3 quizzes, and then have a presentation due the next day and another essay, all for the same class. But no, college is not what I expected. I expected to come in having fun. But I realize now that I have not had any fun since I've been in college, and I advise anybody watching this video to not come into this college thinking that they're going to have fun because they're going to have a rude awakening, such as I did. And just make sure that you stay on top of your work, even though that you'll never fully be on top of your work. Just try your best, and that's all you can hope for. You could just try your best. There is no positive outcome. Question number 3. Some things I have learned about myself. Some things I learned about myself coming into college is that I'm very determined and I'm easily motivated. Because honestly, in high school, I felt like I had little to no motivation to do any of my work. But that was just because I felt like I wasn't being pushed or challenged enough to do what I had to do to pass. But coming into college, you don't have anybody breathing down your neck, constantly telling you to do it. So it's basically like you either going to do it or you're not. But I'm paying to be here, so why would I not do it? And I guess that's really all the motivation that you do need. You paying for it out your pocket, so why not? But yeah. Another thing about college is like basically who you hang out with in college doesn't matter. Like in high school, it was real cliquey, and everybody was so focused on their social status. Whereas in college, it's like you could be riding down the street on a longboard in a bathrobe and some pajamas, and you could just be the coolest kid alive. Like what you do in college won't affect your social status as much as what it would do in high school. And I feel like that's something everybody coming into college should know, that you shouldn't be worried about being the coolest kid on campus. You should be worried about having the highest GPA. What's one thing I would have done differently coming into college? One thing I would have come into college doing differently would be being mentally prepared. You have to have a certain level of competence and a certain level of competence and I don't know what's the word, but basically a certain level of competence and determination, because you can't just come in here